final card. It says, write a letter to yourself, to your younger self, and tell them how you're doing. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Adobe's Corner. Yes, welcome back. If you're revisiting this channel, and if you're well, let me not say revisiting this channel, but if you're just back, thank you for coming back. And if you're new here, please like, comment, or subscribe, and ring that notification bell. So it's been a while since I've got in front of the camera. I've been procrastinating, and that is not good. But you know what? I have another episode to talk about feeling unmotivated, and it's gonna be really, really good. So yeah, I think the last episode I filmed early February, and now it's like the end of February. But this episode is going to be really, really special. Well, side note, I was supposed to film this type of episode before Valentine's Day to maybe get the mood out, but you know, it didn't happen that way, and that is totally fine. So this episode today is going to be about self-love, and I think it's so good to really embrace self-love. So I was scrolling on TikTok, and I seen this page, and I think the page was called We Are Strangers, and they were kind of showcasing one of their game cards, and it was labeled self-love. And something just told me, hey Adobe, buy that and play the game on camera. Of course I'm not gonna play the full game, but like play the game on camera. So this is a card game box, and it is so cute. I'm all about simple, minimal type of designs, and I love this little box. It's just self-love. Self-love. And then in the back it says, you deserve healthy love from yourself too. It's so cute and mini, so cute. Aww. In here it says, inside we're all the same. And before of course I went through some of the instructions before filming, and it says that this game could definitely be played by one person. So it'll be me today, and I'm excited. I'm gonna be raw. I'm gonna be real. I did not go through these cards. So whatever I say on camera, that's what I said on camera. I ain't practiced it. I ain't really practiced for this episode either. So yeah, let's go through the instructions really, really quick. So it's a simple game. So it has a past, present, and future, and then some wild cards and a final card. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna read every card for you guys, because if I do that, we'll probably be here for like 6 hours or 24 hours. So I think I'm just gonna probably do 5 to 10 cards per section, and then we're gonna do some wild cards, and then we're gonna do the final card. How do y'all like that? Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we're gonna do level 1, which is the past. I'm not gonna shuffle it because this is my first time like really like looking at these cards. So we're just gonna go level 1 past. Let's see. Okay. Well, actually, fun fact, I don't know how to shuffle. So we're not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do 5 cards per section, just so I won't sound long-winded and stuff. Ooh, this is a good one. This is the first card. When have you felt like you needed to be tough? Oh, that's a good question. When did I feel like I needed to be tough? I feel like, I guess most, ooh. Am I ready to share it? I have to get myself together. So last week, my dad had to go to the hospital because he, to this day, I don't know what happened. But long story short, he had to get a pacemaker. Me being the oldest out of all of my sisters, I had to be strong, because if I'm not strong, then my sisters begin to worry. And I just felt like someone had to be rational. Someone had to make the decisions. Someone had to keep the peace, keep the calmness, keep the reasoning. And I feel like with that, you have to be tough. This literally happened last week. And, dealing with parents getting older, it's a tough thing. So I think overall, dealing with parents getting older and them having health issues is a tough thing to go through. And I feel like that is the last time I had to be. That is the most recent. I've been tough in many situations, but that was the last time I was tough, which was last week. When was the last time you impressed yourself? Okay, so 2 weeks ago, drum roll, this is a secret. I've been taking acting classes since the beginning of the year, and 2 weeks ago, I was finally proud of an acting scene that I did, and I was really impressed by how good I did. Even my instructor, my acting coach, said I did a really good job, and it's so crazy because I've never had the idea to go into acting until this year. Like, something just told me. It was actually during my fast. So I was laying in my bed and I was like, yo, something's missing. And then I felt like it was God. And he was just telling me, sign up for acting classes. So I did it. And I've only told one person. And yeah, I was super impressed. I did really well. What is difficult to forgive yourself for? I feel like the thing that was most difficult for me to forgive myself for was when I look back at my past and I just think about all the things that I let slide, all the boundaries I let people push. I think just letting myself down, and not trusting my intuition, trusting my decisions, just not having that confidence in myself. I find that hard to forgive myself for. Oh, they have reminder cards here. It says, reminder, the best version of yourself wasn't the only one who deserved to be loved. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Next question. Okay, so it says, what was your favorite way to play as a child? Oh my gosh, I used to love playing Bratz. And mine singing dolls. And I don't know why my mom never wanted to buy me and my sister's Barbies, but I loved playing with my dolls, playing with my Bratz. And I had a Bratz car. I used to love to play fantasy world, I was so dramatic with my dolls, honey. I'm trying to say, my mom never bought me, I used to always like to play, I guess you could say house. My mom never bought me male dolls, so I used to use teddy bears as the husband and boyfriends and stuff. But man, I had an active imagination growing up, the most wild stories, I'm telling you. I don't even know where my Bratz dolls are at now, but that's literally one of my favorite things to do as a child, playing with my dolls. When do you feel your past self is resurfacing? Girl. Oh man, I feel like when I talk to a new person, when I talk to a new guy, and they just do some questionable stuff, man, questionable stuff, and I just feel like I'm just going. It's like a constant battle sometimes with myself. It's like when I know they're playing me or they think I'm stupid. I'm very much. I go at it. I confront. I say things without thinking. I react. I react with emotions, and that's first thing I do is react with emotions. And it's always when I am dating or talking to a new guy. I haven't experienced like, just the perfect guy, but I have like managed to not react with emotions, not to think with my emotions. I'm more of a rational person overall now. But man, when I start, it's dating. Let me just say dating. Dating is such a trigger for me because I feel my past self coming. And girl, I was crazy back then. What's one thing you healed from and how? One thing that I've healed from is probably my relationship with my father. Growing up, I did not have the greatest experience with my dad. Yeah, sometimes I wish that he was just more of a father figure in my life. But yeah, I've healed from that relationship, and now in 2024, I am currently building up a foundation with me and my dad in the most safest way. How did I heal it? How did I heal it? Therapy, praying, and putting myself in other people's shoes. So I put myself in his shoes, and I've just learned that love is just always the answer. It's not good to harbor emotions, harbor the past. So I just chose, I feel like it was the decision of just choosing to just forgive him and just acting upon that decision. I just chose love, and that's literally how I healed. And lots of therapy and digesting. Yes, shout out to therapy. But yeah, that's how I heal. When did you feel like you belong? Honestly, when I'm with my friends. When I'm with my friends, that's like a home away from home. I can completely be myself. I feel like without them, I wouldn't know where I'll be or who I will be today. I'm so grateful that I can feel like, belonging is such a weird word, but I'm so grateful that I can be myself around them, and I feel belonged, I feel seen, I feel valued, I feel heard. So with my friends. Who have you cut ties with and why? I feel like the people who know me know who I'm gonna say. This guy from 2019. Was it 20? No, this guy from 2018. I think it was 2018, 2019. We all had that 2019, 2018 guy. I had to cut ties with him in 2022, and I've just been healing since. Long story short, he was toxic, and I felt like I was pulling, and I felt like I was begging to be loved, and it's, that's draining. That can become very draining. And I just had to like I said before, I feel like God's plan is the best plan, and I felt like that just wasn't God's plan for me, and that's kind of one of my major reasons why I had to cut ties with him, because I just wasn't happy about where I was at and who I was becoming when I felt like I had to chase love or beg for love, So that's the reason. When was the last time you didn't feel beautiful? Why? Yes, this is a great time to answer the question. So literally 2 days ago, this guy that I really like. Of course, we've been in no contact for at least I don't even know. I don't feel like counting. Maybe 6 months, and maybe 6 months. And I guess I had a rude awakening 2 days ago, because you know TikTok can just do you so dirty. TikTok can do you so dirty. So I was just scrolling on my For You page, la 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 la. So I was just scrolling, and next thing you know, I seen the girl that he lied to me about posted the most beautiful reel. I'm telling you, honey, the most romantic, and she had a voiceover talking about let love in, all that stuff, and just for I just said I would say for that one night, I didn't feel beautiful at all because I've always, let me not say always, but moments like that just makes me feel less beautiful because I didn't know what I did to deserve that, or like deserve the lies, or deserve to be led on. So I start internalizing things, and that's not really good. So of course I was just like, what is wrong with me? Like, am I not beautiful enough? Am I not smart enough? Am I not funny enough? And when I tell you, he did. But then again, that is social media. But that's here nor there. But I'm just saying, that's the last time I just felt beautiful. It was literally 2 days ago. And I feel like playing this game just came at a great time. Level 2, which is the present. What's one thing you can always count on yourself for? Getting shit done, regardless. And when I get that shit done, it be the best of my ability. And the best is usually the best. What parts of yourself do you feel the need to protect? My heart. My heart. Yeah, my heart. What's one thing you like about being you? That I'm funny. I'm funny, and if it's not funny, then I'm able to be really authentic. How do you recover from a hard day? The best thing that I do to recover from a hard day, I like to work out. I like to work out. I work out for about like an hour and a half. Sometimes if I don't feel like working out, I like to put on a really good comfort show. One really good comfort show is The Office. Another show is Mindy Project. So that's what I do just to like, you know, get like to ground myself in a sense. That's the best thing that I do to get over a hard day. What do you no longer tell yourself? That I'm not worth it. What's something you don't care to be good at? Impressing people who ain't about to pay me. Just playing. What is the question again? Sorry. What's something you don't care to be good at? Not being myself. If it's not aligned with me, I don't really care. I don't care. Oh, we got a reminder card. Self-care is most important when you have no time for it. What about you is easy to love? I feel like my ability to make anyone around me feel the most comfortable and I feel like I just do a great job at creating a space for people to be themselves. What's one way you love yourself well? I think going back to the fashion, I'm really good at like making myself look real good from the outside and the inside too. I just feel like with my big age, I feel like really catering to myself, like when it comes to my mental health, when it comes to my physical health, when it comes to like the things I love. I think that is a great way how I love myself. Like I can make those like a priority in my life. And I always do check-ins with myself. Always, always. What has been there from the start? God. Level 3, future. What will you have to let go of soon? The idea of, this is a little deep, but the idea that I will never find love. Okay, this card says, one day I will achieve all my goals and dreams. What are you willing to not settle for? I am not willing to settle for anything that is not aligned with me and my purpose in this world. I'm not going to settle for it. And also a mediocre type of love from a mediocre type of man. What do you trust will work out for you? God's plan? What do you need more of in your life? That's a really good question. I'm going to talk about this in another episode, but I've been really working on my faith, and I feel like I just need more faith. Right now, I'm working on understanding God for myself and really truly understanding like what faith is. I have it, but sometimes I doubt, and that's not good. But I do trust His plan at the same time. But this is something a little bit vulnerable. But yeah, I think I need a little bit more faith and trusting God. Who are you in the process of becoming? That girl. I'm telling you, like there's this girl I see in my head, and she's ready to come out. It's like I'm visualizing myself a certain way, and I cannot wait. She's a boss ass. She's that girl. She's that girl. That's all I can say. If you know what that girl is, she's that girl. She's the it girl. That's it. I don't know if you can see it or if it's focused. The final card. It says, write a letter to yourself, to your younger self, and tell them how you're doing. So I had to pause and kind of like take a few minutes to write the letter. I'm back, and here's the letter. Hey, young Adaobi. Well, first, I want to say I love you, and I'll always fight for you because I see you. I know you're wondering, how am I doing? Why am I reading like it's a children's book? I'm so sorry. I know you're wondering how I'm doing. I'm doing good enough. I can guarantee you life gets better though. You will see yourself blossoming slowly, but right now I'm taking it day by day, and you will soon understand that concept. I am hopeful, but some days I feel unmotivated, but I'm always able to pick myself up regardless of situations I'm currently in. I will always be grateful. Right now, I'm trying to really figure out life while accepting how life could be sometimes. That outcast feeling that you experience, yeah, it's still there, but this time it's more empowering. It's good to feel unique and to not fit in. I'm not lonely, but I stand in comfort of being alone. And I don't seek out validations from others. You're probably wondering how I'm doing relationship-wise, and no, I'm not married. But to get to my prince, we got to kiss some frogs. I'm not married, but to get to my prince, we got to kiss some frogs. I feel so loved by the people in my life currently. Little Adaobi, I'm doing just fine because I trust that everything happens for our greater good. So don't have anxiety and continue being that lovely, awkward, beautiful Nigerian girl you are. Love, Adaobi. Wow. So I really, really enjoyed that game, that little card game from We Are Strangers. Shout out to them. I recommend this game for anyone. This is a game of growth. And I just want to apologize for advance during this filming. I know I probably looked off a lot and probably like slowed my words down because this game is a game of reflection, and I had to really think and gather my thoughts. I did not practice my answers or practice this video. This is like real, raw, uncut. So I really do hope that you enjoyed this episode. And if you want to answer some of these questions in the comments below, please do. I would love to read, you guys' answers and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the end of Adaobi's Corner, this episode. If you made it this far, thank you. But yes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.